Hello, Michael. Welcome to the Loop Lab assignment. I'm just going to be explaining the code right over here that I was able to type tonight. First thing is going to be the width of the blue box. Well, most importantly, you have to get these values, yeah? So what you can do is you can make it variable w is equal to get width, and you'll get the width of the window you create, and also the height as well. These two will be really important. As you look down, there's also other variables, stars. C stands for column, R stands for rows, and I'll be explaining it more later, okay? But for now, to get the width and the height of the box, the blue square right over here, you can see the width is 2/5 in the American flag, so it's W multiplied by 2 divided by 5. And then the height of it, you want to make sure that it includes the stripes, so you end up typing this H divided by 2 times stripes plus 1 times stripes plus 1. Also understand that when I type the stripes up, you actually input the white stripes, yeah? It's not the total stripes you have on the flag, but just the white ones. Calculate the width of the stripes. So white stripes right over here. To determine the width of the stripes, they're actually pretty easy because the blue square is in front of the white stripes. So the white stripes can take up as much of the screen as it wants because the blue square is going to be right in front of it. So the width stays the same. But the height of the stripes, though, that one it gets a little tricky. So we type it right over here. It's going to be height divided by 2 times stripes plus 1. Basically, this right here is going to be the length of all the stripes. And because of that, the white stripes and the red stripes have to be this length right here. How to calculate the stars, the circles. So what you initially have to do is you have to take the blue square dimensions and input those in as your initial values, yeah? So it's like you're working within that blue square. Once you have that, you're going to divide it by the number of columns you have, and then multiply it by C. Right now, C is just a variable that we use to continue forward, yeah? Um, and then the rows right here. There's 2 while loops right here. And the reason why is because the initial one is to begin the first row. And when it does the first row, it's going to continually type until it gets to columns subtracted by 1. So let's say I type in 10 columns. It's going to print 10 columns in the first row. And once that code is done, it's going to come back to the bottom here. R plus is equal 1. This will restart the code back to the top, make C equal 0, and then it's going to run through this over again. So it's going to keep printing the columns row by row, yeah? And then as C and R continually increase, the position of each of the circles changes. Demonstrate that the top stripe is red. Why don't we start running the program. Alright, so let's go with the American flag real quick. So we're going to go 10 by 5 by how many white stripes? Yeah, so we're going to put down 6. And right here we have our nice little American flag. As you can see, as I adjust it, everything changes position, yeah? You can see the red stripe right at the top. The blue box covers the height of the top 7. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 stripes. There we go. The blue box covers 2/5 of the width. White stars extend the entire width and height of the blue box, yeah? It covers all of that blue space over there. Correctly. And like I said before, as you resize it, everything ends up changing, yeah? And it keeps within the parameters. Something really cool with that width and height ability. All right, let's let's change it up a little bit. So let's go Java Loop Lab, and let's be a little radical this time. So let's say there's going to be 10 columns, 10 rows, and we're going to do 100 white stripes. Whoa, that is a crazy program. As you can see right there, we got 100 stars and we got 100 white lines. This is a crazy program run, but it was successfully able to work. As you can see, it actually lines up with a red line right over there, which represents the odd number. Yeah, it's pretty cool. As you can see, for each of the sections, all of it's commented, yeah? So the column of stars, row of stars, number of stars, and these are for the J option panels, so you can input. Here's the initial values we use. The red background, white stripes, blue square, and then white stars right over here. As you can see, everything is neatly indented. Variable and method names start with a lowercase letter, yeah? So input 1, input 3, show input, get width, get color, fill rectangle. All this has to be lowercase, yeah? And then the uppercase, it can be the color, it can be the integer right over here, the J option panel. And yeah. And then my class names start with the uppercase letter. You see right over here. Uppercase, uppercase. Yep. And then show that I uploaded my code right over here. Alright, thanks for watching.